Hello everyone and welcome back to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, the 20th year anniversary edition. I'm the FlightlessBird and we just completed day 5. And yeah, whatever's getting on is getting worse. Much worse. Someone broke in to let me know how much power these voodoo people have. Can't even want to know what the thing they left was supposed to accomplish. I just wanted it out of my store as fast as possible. The Voodoo drum book came in today. Maybe now I can figure out what all those drummers out there are saying. Glad I read that because I forgot about the Voodoo drum. I was so disturbed by that bloody chicken thing, whatever that was. Yeah, that was gross. Let's start the day as we always do, reading the newspaper.
Times dated June 23rd, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. John's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. John's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. John, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. John's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die, or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
The root of St. John's Eve. Tonight, apparently this voodoo mystery has my voice, unable to speak. Tonight is St. John's Eve, a traditional folk holiday in New Orleans that originated with the Catholic Church. June 24th is a feast day of St. John the Baptist. It also corresponds to the midsummer solstice. Voodoo practitioners adopted the holiday and in the early to mid-1800s and celebrate the night before, St. John's Eve, with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. John, and other sites around the city. Today, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. John Eve's Mass. And of course, this this horoscope is a little bit too on the nose, don't you think? I mean, it's almost like this horoscope was written just for us. I have a feeling we might die. We'll eventually survive, but yeah, I have a feeling we might die. How you doing, Grace?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I just wanted to let you know that, I might die today. Hi.
What do you know about voodoo?
I know more than I ever cared to. I wish you never messed with this voodoo stuff in the first place.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
I know you shouldn't be messing with it, and I know you will anyway.
Are you okay?
I'd be peachy if you'd give up all this voodoo crap, Gabriel.
But then people would die.
I'm sorry I got you involved in this, Grace.
Don't worry about me, just get yourself out of this mess.
I will try. I will do my best. I will try not to die. Rada drums. Let's take a look at that.
The book contains several pages of Rada drum codes.
Can we see anything else?
Grace actually managed to find a book under Rada drum code.
Okay, it looks like we can't do anything else with it. What else was there? Gunter's journal?
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as a witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with the beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Poor bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigation into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seems. The second to the last entry describes Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He'd found a name on one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the Coven before they can do him harm.
Ballsy son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
You can read a full account of Gunter's last case on the graphic novel available from the title screen. We're gonna have to do that. Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology to the harm done to our sacred office. The woman I wrote of, Titello, was a witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying the colony. The talisman is gone. Titello took it. I can but pray for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Thy undeserving son, Gunter. Okay, that's nice. All right. Anything else new that we can read that's totally depressing? By the way, I will put the graphic novel up. I don't know when we'll do it because I do want to play through this entire day, probably on this recording, as I have been in the previous days. Maybe I'll put it up on the next episode, before the next day's episode. Or what we may do is we may wait until the end of the game to put up the graphic novel, sort of like a you know, a bonus, so to speak. Let's see, where should we go today? Well, they said they had stuff at the church, right? I mean, they have masses at church. Well, they may have had masses at church, but not at this church, apparently. There is nothing in the confessionals. There's nothing here. Nothing with the cherub or the altar. We know that this place is clear. We may want to go check to see if our boy Mosley found anything at the police station. It's not a bad idea. We do have the drum code, which, well, there's a drummer right there. Why don't we see if we can use that on him? Rada book. No, we cannot use it on him. But there is a drummer at the Jackson Square. So we'll go to there next. First off, let's say hi to Mr. Frick. Hi, Frick. How you doing?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
We don't have a Detective Mosley here.
What? I've seen him here all week.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosley on the force.
What? What?
About Detective...
I told you, there's...
What? I'm so confused. How do we not have Detective Mosley on the force?
You got no business back there now. Move along.
What is going on here all of a sudden?
Hey.
Hey.
Frick's not gonna let me back there. I'll have to find another way to get into Mosley's office.
Okay, I may know another way to get into his office. Do you remember the side alley? Well, I guess we found this on day one, right? Let's head back there. Why are they saying there's no Detective Mosley on the force?
It's stuck.
Oh, come on.
I need a tool of some kind.
Oh, you just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Okay, it's probably not gonna be the brick.
Dad.
I don't think it's a crocodile mask. It's not gonna be the tweezers.
Dad.
You know, the brick actually isn't a bad idea. You like break the window, but then if you break the window, everyone knows you're there. So it's actually really a bad idea. I can't see anything in our inventory that could do this. So if we find anything to open windows, we'll have to come back here. Next stop, Jackson Square.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drum and opens his Rada book to translate.
What is this? Okay. Where's my notebook at? Alright, let's see here. It starts out with that. It starts out with the letter that I don't have. Oh, of course. There has to be 15,000 pages. Yeah, of course there has to be 15,000 pages. Alright, let's go ahead and do some deciphering, shall we? Let's see here. This 2 thingy. Is not showing up. What? Hello? Why does it say clear message? Okay, you can't actually type anything. I don't understand. This 2 thing here. I don't see it. Village. Forest. Oh. Oh, okay. Probably don't need my notebook for this now. I just need to figure out what this is. Let's look for a pattern, shall we? This T and this cross T, or these 3 T's or these 3 crosses, seem very peculiar. 3. No, those are 3 underline. 3 L's right here. This right here, conclave. That's conclave. But I don't know what the first part is. 3 crosses. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't see anything here with 3 crosses. Well, I don't see anything with the T and the plus and the T. Yeah, I don't see anything with the T plus T. So let's just go with what we know, okay? So we have call conclave, and that's the M. Now we need to find double N's, pluses, or W. Double N's, pluses, or W. Okay, there is no double N's there. Double N's and a W. No, we need a plus. Double N's and minus plus. W. Double N's. Double N's? No, I need a plus. What is... W... backwards TTW plus. W... WTT... WTTW here tomorrow night. Call conclave tomorrow night. And then plus upside down N plus upside down T plus, trying to find anything with a plus. Plus double N plus, no, it's double N. Yeah, there's only one here. How about this one here? Plus, plus, no. No. I don't understand how to read this code because this code... What if the code is backwards? W plus plus? I just had a brain surge here. But will it work? W plus plus, no. Trying to read it forward and backwards. W, W, no, those are all... Any... Here. No, that's not gonna work, right? This does look like river here, except it's got pluses instead of these things. H plus plus W. H plus plus W. Where do I see H plus plus W? It's backwards. But then you have this thing. And that's way over here. And you had these. And there's no W's here. I don't understand this puzzle at all. Tonight. Tomorrow day. This gotta be either today. Wait, tomorrow night. Didn't we already get that? The WVVW? We got that here, right? So now we just need to find the next part of the code. How about this right here? This HW upside down NNH. Where's the H's at? Here. HW C H. Does that look like a W? That one there? Sort of does. Swamp. Conclave tomorrow night swamp. It seemed to be missing something though because the puzzle's not over. Wait. H plus plus W. H plus plus. Okay, it looks like there's 4 words you have to write down. I'm actually going to get out my notebook here and try to write this down. Call conclave. And that is M H upside down T, upside down T, upside down T, M. And then tomorrow night is W, and then a weird looking upside down pi symbol, I guess, and then a W, and then swamp is H plus plus H, right? No. We don't have that anywhere. We have an H plus plus W, not an H plus plus H. Let me back out for a second.
The book contains several pages of RADA drum codes. Grace actually managed to find a book under RADA drum code. The book contains several pages of RADA drum codes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Alt tab to my OBS, which is my streaming, my recording device, and I have a timer that I use for 999. I'm gonna put the time on the screen. I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna try to figure out this code. And I'm gonna come back to you guys, and you can see how much time I spent trying to figure out this puzzle. I'll be back. Okay, I might have an answer here. If this doesn't work, then, well, basically what I did was I wrote this entire thing down in my notebook, and I tried to find where each word started. So I looked at this symbol here, and I said, does anything begin with that symbol? And the answer is no. So I went to the next symbol, then the next symbol, and so on. Eventually, if you get to MHTTM, whatever, this is called conclave. Then I went past the M, and I graded out in my notebook. I like made little lines and borders, and I checked the pluses, the ends of pluses. And then here, the WTTW, this is tonight. And then I checked it again. So after this, I checked the plus, this, and the HW, this, and H. This here says swamp.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct.
There'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
Really, I mean, that took way longer than it probably should have. Keeping the beat, achievement locked. The problem is I was trying to read every single letter as if every single letter was a part of the code. And then I thought, okay, well, what if it's written backwards? Then I thought, what if the code is written upside down? So the T's that are regular T's are actually the upside down T's, the upside down T's are regular T's. And then I finally decided, let me just write the whole thing down, check letter by letter by graying things out, and that's how I came to the answer. So, I mean, yeah, I overcomplicated a very, very simple puzzle. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the timer now. Wow, that really took me 15 minutes to get that answer. I'm not gonna say I'm ashamed, but at the same time, I feel a little embarrassed by that. Oh, look who's back. Madame Lorelai's back. Hello.
You're back. You know, you really freaked me out running off like that. Anybody home?
Stay away from Malia Getty, or you shall pay with your life.
What the hell is going on?
What was that? Where'd she go? What is going on? This game is just getting creepier and creepier and creepier. Alright, so yeah, let's just pretend that never ever happened, shall we? And just move on to whatever area we need to do next. Okay, let's see. Voodoo Museum. Dixie Lane Drugstore. This is probably the better place to start, because this place could be not very hospitable. Let's go to Dixie Lane Drugstore first. And you know, I really need to be saving more now that we died in that last, day. So let me see about saving after important puzzles and everything. Hello, do you know anything?
Can I ask you just a...
No, you do not know anything. Okay. Let's head to the Voodoo Museum. And then we need to see Malia Getty. Because we did just get a horrible vision about her.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Or we got a horrible vision about her, I should say.
Dr. John is a huge man.
Okay, snake.
A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
It's a good thing it's in its case now.
Gabriel can't hear the street drummer very clearly in this location.
And I think we already got the code, so we should be good with that. Let's see if he can talk to us about anything.
Do you know of anything interesting going on this evening?
You mean St. John's Eve? Mr. Knight, I know of nothing that you would find amusing.
How about not amusing? Wait, we can't talk to him?
No.
Really?
Could I ask you some more questions?
No.
Huh, Dr. John, you suddenly aren't so nice as you used to be. Okay. We still need a tool for the police station.
There's
Can't go
no
to the
answer.
Casino restaurant.
Perhaps Casino got even.
The Casino restaurant. I mean the Casino residence. Let's go to the Overlook now. What are we doing? We're just trying to find stuff at the moment. I mean, part of an adventure game is just going to places and looking around and, you know, backtracking to figure out, okay, what do you need to do? It's like solving a giant puzzle in many ways. I mean, it's like trying to solve a giant puzzle which has puzzles in it, if that makes any sense. I do not see anything in any of these binoculars. Nothing with the drummer. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to rule out locations. And we've already ruled out a few locations. Let's go to the Napoleon House. Let's see if we can rule this location out. And then after this, we'll check around and then we'll go to the Getty? Why can't I say her name? Malia's residence.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, do you know anything? You don't know anything. Wonderful.
Gabriel can't hear.
Okay, I'm just doing that to try to be consistent. Let's see. One here, here. Moonbeam.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
I guess we can definitely roll that place out. Cemetery. What we could try to do is we could try to use a brick on here.
Gabriel likes the idea.
But we don't know anything to say yet. Hello, Mr. Watchman. Can you tell me anything at all, please?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Guess not. Okay, let's go to the Getty Tomb. I think it's Getty. Let's look at this sign. Okay, she's not here, unfortunately.
The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty.
Okay, it is Getty. Good. I feel better now, knowing that we've been saying it right. Yeah, of course you're saying it right, Flightless. I mean, you're saying Getty and G'day at the same time, so obviously you're going to be right one way or another. I do not see anything but a squirrel here. It's a very squirrely place, I can tell you. We do want to check Lake Pontchartrain, without a doubt. We also need to check this. Haha! New location, Bayou St. John. But first, let's go to the Getty Mansion. I don't think there's any reason to go to the university because the guy's dead. I mean, I don't think we'll find anything else there. So I basically crossed that off my list. Unless, you know, I think we've gone everywhere and there's nothing else for us to look.
Miss Getty is busy, officer.
If you just tell her.
Goodbye.
And he's going to give me the cold shoulder once again. Okay, before we go to the swamp, let's check the Lake Pontchartrain. There's nothing here. By the way, I think I've said this before, but the artwork here is just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, I find this so beautiful. The way the trees are kind of waving, the ripples in the lake, the clouds moving across the sky, the colorization. I mean, I just think this whole picture is just amazing. Let's head to the bayou, shall we? Bayou St. John. You know, I remember playing, what was it, Police Quest? Police Quest 2, I think it was. Jesse Baines, that's right, the villain in the game. There's a scene where you go to like a river or swamp area, and I constantly got shot. That's all I remember.
The sign helpfully tells visitors that this is St. John's Bayou.
Okay, we have a sign, a bayou, and enter bayou. Nothing else here, but again, just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to look at the bayou, not click on enter, but...
Something in the bayou air is confusing Gabriel's sense of direction. He could use some less susceptible assistance.
What does that mean? Exit 2, exit 2.
Bayou St. John seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers it. In the twilight of the heavy growth, everything looks the same.
Now, from playing Hear You, they said a chalk was a very good tool, a very good thing that a thief should use so he can mark things. Can we mark things with a brick? No, we can't.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
It's not gonna help. Yeah, I didn't think we would put the Gabriel alligator hat on. Yes, I know it's a crocodile, but you know what? I like gators more than crocodiles, so yeah.
Gabriel can't see.
Well, left is always right. That's what I always like to say. Left is right. And this reminds me of the first Monkey Island when you're going through trying to find the treasure of Melee Island. Melee? Melee? I can never say that word. Let's go south.
This looks familiar. Damn, I'm back where I started.
Okay. Is this just trial and error?
Gabriel feels confused.
Or is there actually something we're supposed to use? Bayou.
Bayou St. John seems denser.
Okay. Go this way. I'm not
Hasn't
right.
Gabriel seen this part of the bayou before?
I'm about ready to draw a map. But I don't think a map is what we need here. I think we need an actual item. So if we go this way this time, we get shot out here. And if we go back this way, this takes us to the entrance, right?
This looks familiar.
Oh, this day is gonna frustrate me. I can already tell.
Gabriel's head pounds.
What can we do here with this? I mean, we can't use anything on the bayou. We can use something on ourselves, but I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Night.
Let's go left. But let's try circling back around the other way. So we'll go left. We'll go up. We'll go right, and then we'll go down.
Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou before?
And then we'll go down this way. This should take us to the entrance.
This looks familiar.
Okay.
Handsome.
Yes, very handsome. But not helpful right now.
Hasn't Gabriel...
So if we go down here, this takes us to the entrance.
This looks familiar.
Gabriel
Yeah, I know. I feel confused too, Gabriel. I'm right there with you.
hasn't Gabriel...
Oh, this is...
Gabriel feels...
Yes, very confused. I know.
Gabriel's head...
There's no way we're doing this right.
Gabriel...
Like, I can tell you, there's no way wandering around like this is gonna get us anything other than just circles and circles and circles. There has to be like an item we have to use. Maybe a map of some kind, a directional. Because as far as I can see, there's only these screens. There's nothing else.
Bayou St. John seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers it. In the twilight of the heavy growth, everything looks the same.
I'm about ready to leave because I don't have an answer here.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, I don't have an answer here. And I don't know where to go. I know I said there's probably no point in going to the university unless I feel absolutely stuck, but I already feel absolutely stuck. But then again, I remember the last day when I said that, and I was like, you know, maybe we should look up a guide or something, and I just kept going around to places and we found the answer. Maybe we can do that again.
There's nothing of...
Nothing else looks related to my case.
Gabriel, the filing cabinet is locked.
Can't do anything with the filing cabinet either. Shelves. I don't see anything we're supposed to do here either. Okay, let's look at our... It's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this here. Wolfgang sent me a journal of one of my ancestors, Gunther. It was all about this strange case of witchcraft he investigated in Charleston. Yes, he was a witch hunter. Sounds like the case had a heck of a lot to do with the voodoo and ended disastrously. That's a heck of a coincidence. There's something here that gives me the chills. This all relates to my nightmare, I'm sure of it. The Rider Drums are announced there's a meeting tonight in St. John's Eve. It'll be at the swamp. Can't believe this has been going on, this coded drumming. I've thrown some of these guys a few dollars here and there. But heck, if they're working for a voodoo cartel, they should be tossing me cash. Alright, I'm almost reconsidering the leather coat right now. The heat might be getting to me. Madame Lorelei had a sweet little sachet just the other day, and today in the park she, or whatever it was I saw in the square, was making threats. How the heck did she know about Malia? I never come to Bayou St. John, and for good reason. It's a steamy, bug-infested swamp. But tonight, it's a steamy, bug-infested swamp with a secret voodoo ritual going on in somewhere. There's something drum-like about this place. I'll need to make sure to capture that mood in the book. He's talking about the book he's writing, not... Could he be talking about one of our books in inventory? Probably not, though. I'm a bit lost. Let's check out Grandma Knight. No, like I said, if anything, just to try to eliminate possibilities. If this doesn't work, I'm going back to Grace to see if Grace has anything of import.
Gabriel does...
I don't mind, dude. I want to talk to Grandma.
Can we talk, Grant?
Of course.
Anything new?
Oh.
Absolutely nothing. Disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Have we been everywhere? Yes, 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 yes. We need a tool. Yes. Got the drummer code. Nothing here. Can't go here. Nothing here. And he doesn't want to talk to us. Maybe if we confront him about the drummer code.
Hello, Doctor.
Glad
It's a possibility. Or we can confront him about the snake.
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot.
Snake scales.
Does this mean anything to you?
Hey.
That doesn't seem to...
What else? Partridge notes?
Hartridge died getting that in...
Okay, yeah, he doesn't want danger. I hear you.
Does this mean anything to you?
You know it's not going to mean anything if he, like, holds out an empty hand.
Does this mean it?
I'm sure there's someone screaming at the TV saying, Flightless!
Do you recognize?
How
Idiot.
curious.
Don't you know what
Where
to
did
do?
you find it?
Oh, just lying around.
I would throw it away if I were you.
Why is that?
It looks like trouble to me, Mr. Knight.
Okay, he says something with the snake tattoo.
Does this mean anything to you?
What else? The Reddit photo?
Does this?
I'm at the point here where I need to just try everything. Voodoo article.
Does this newspaper clipping mean anything to you?
It looks like ancient history to me.
I suppose. Thanks.
Let's check the shrine again. Maybe there's something here that I missed. We need to find more items.
The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
Coffin and wine. Can't take that. Can't take that. Can't take that. Okay, there's nothing for us to take here. We can flip the switch again.
Gabriel has no...
Noisy fan is not helpful. Okay, let's talk to Grace. Grace, I'm stuck. I need your help.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Really, you hurt me, Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Nothing new. I need some sort of tool that can help me break into... Mosley's office. But I don't really see anything. Okay. Alright, I'm at the point now where I'm ready to say, let me go ahead and just put a cut here. And I'm gonna wander around for a little bit and try to find something. You know, just something.
Be careful.
And if I do, you know, I'll fill you in. And if I don't, well then, at least I gave it a good effort before having to, you know, possibly look on a website of some kind. So first, let me go ahead and wander around and see if I can find anything. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.